Hey everyone, welcome to this course on the IELTS Writing Task 2. In this course, I'm going to teach you how to write a really great Task 2 essay in a step-by-step manner. If you're coming to this course from our Writing Task 1 course, then this course is going to complete your education for the IELTS writing. Because to get a band 7 or higher on your IELTS writing, you need to perform well on the Task 1 essay as well as on the Task 2 essay. The complete focus of this course is going to be on the Writing Task 2. So let's get started. I want to begin by first giving you a brief overview of what you can expect to learn in this course. So I'm going to illustrate the journey that you're going to be taking with me using a map. So here's our map, and this is our ship. And in this ship, you're going to be taking a journey to the other side of the map, which is where we have our flag. And this is the course that you're going to be taking. In the first part of this course, you're going to learn about the different types of questions that you're going to see on the Writing Task 2. You're going to learn how to get a high score, how to meet all the different requirements of the Task 2 essay, how to use cohesive devices in a natural and fluent way, how to use grammar correctly. We're going to be covering a lot of different grammar concepts in quite a lot of detail. Then, I'm going to show you how to use the vocabulary for talking about a wide range of topics that you may see on the Task 2 essay. Then, in the second part of this course, we're going to move into the recipe. This is where I'm going to teach you the strategies for writing a great Task 2 essay. I'm going to teach you how to prepare outlines so that you can speed up the process of your writing. I'm going to then teach you how to write the introductions for different types of questions, how to write the body paragraphs to your essay, how to write a great conclusion. And then in the third part of the course, I'm going to be doing real exam questions with a timer. Next, I'm going to break down these answers into full detail so that you can see how all different components of the writing come together to create a really great essay. Finally, before we end our journey, I'm going to leave you with some final tips for your success. Now, I just want to make a special note for those students who are enrolled in any of our other courses for the IELTS exam. If you have taken any of our other courses for IELTS, then I want to inform you that there are going to be certain parts in this course that are going to be repetitive. For example, a lot of the grammar that you learn for the Writing Task 1 is going to be the same grammar that you learn for the Writing Task 2. This is what I mean by repetitive, because most of the grammar concepts that you need to learn will be the same across our different courses. The grammar does not change. So whenever I describe any information that has already been discussed in any of our other courses, then I will make a special note for you to let you know that a certain lesson or certain information has already been discussed in other courses. This way, if you have taken any of our other courses, then you can simply skip over the repetitive information so that you don't have to waste time on learning something that you already know about. But if you haven't taken any of our other courses, then you should not skip over anything and you should watch every single lesson in this course. So with that being said, let us move on forward. I'm now going to be making my first note. I want you to note that in the remainder of this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and I'll give you an overview of the IELTS exam. So if you've already taken any of our other courses, then you will already be aware of this information and you can skip the remainder of this video if you'd like. You can simply jump to the next video. But for everyone else, let's move on forward. Here's a little bit about myself. That's me right there, and my name is Shay. In this course, I'm going to be your IELTS instructor and also the captain of our ship. That's my hat right there. So far, I've had over 8 years of IELTS teaching experience. I'm also a certified CELTA English instructor. At my university, I did my degree in communication and language, and so far, I've taught in 11 countries around the world. I've helped many students to score a band 7 or above, and I hope to be able to do the same for you. If you'd like, you can read our testimonials at the given link. And if at any point you have any questions, feel free to contact me at ielts@mastershape.co. So now let's talk about what is the IELTS. Well, it's a test of your English proficiency. And what it stands for is International English Language Testing System. There are two main types of IELTS. There's the academic IELTS. This type of IELTS is mainly used by colleges and universities for students who want to study abroad in an English-speaking country. General IELTS, on the other hand, is mainly used by employers for people who want to work abroad. I suggest that you contact your university or your employer to make sure that you're taking the correct IELTS. So who makes the IELTS? Actually, it's jointly owned by 3 separate agencies that are listed here. As you can see, Cambridge English is one of the agencies that are actually creating the IELTS exam. And for this reason, I highly suggest that you get the Cambridge English books. This over here is an image of what the Cambridge English books look like. The exam papers in these books are very authentic and look just like the real exam. Also, since IELTS is a paper-based test, I recommend that you practice doing the exam on paper. How can you take the IELTS? Well, first you have to register. You can do so by using the provided link. Next, you have to select which date you want to take the test in. Testing dates are available each month, so you shouldn't have a problem finding a date that works for you. Keep in mind, however, that in some testing centers, you may need to register 2 weeks ahead of time. Next, select the date, the time, and the location for your test. Fill out the application and pay the fee. At the moment, it costs about $200. Once you've done that, provide them with a copy of your passport, and that should complete your IELTS application. Let us now go over the exam overview. Firstly, the IELTS takes about 2 hours and 45 minutes to finish, and it has 4 parts: reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Each part has equal scoring. The exam is divided into 2 major sections. The first section is the paper exam. This includes 3 sections: the listening, reading, and writing, and all 3 of these sections must be finished in one single session. The other part is the speaking exam. The speaking test can be scheduled separately, so if you don't want to, you don't have to take it on the same day. You can schedule it on some other day. Lastly, keep in mind that this is an English test. Some of my students feel that they may not perform as well on the test because they don't have any prior knowledge about other subjects. But actually, you don't need any specialized background knowledge on any other subject other than English. There are no breaks in between the tests, so you won't have any bathroom breaks or lunch breaks. So it's important that you develop your stamina at home by taking full-length practice tests. Again, it is a paper-based exam, so your handwriting and spelling are very important. If your handwriting is unclear or illegible, then you're going to lose points for that. On the other hand, if you spell words wrong, you're also going to lose points for that. Let us now break down the different sections and the timing of the IELTS exam. The first part is listening, in which you have 4 sections and a total of 40 questions. You will have 30 minutes to finish the listening part. Next is the reading section, in which you will have 3 reading passages with 40 questions total, which you have to finish in 60 minutes. Then you're going to move to the writing section, in which you will have 2 tasks, the writing task 1 and the writing task 2. You will have a total of 60 minutes to finish both tasks. Lastly, you have the speaking part, which will last a total of about 11 to 14 minutes in length. This brings the total test time up to 2 hours and 44 minutes. Let us now talk about the answer sheet. You will have two different types of answer sheets. On the left-hand side, we have the answer sheet for the reading and listening. On the right-hand side, we have the answer sheet for the writing part. So when you're writing your answers for task 1 and task 2, you're going to have a sheet like this. And if you need extra paper, then you can ask your examiner. So that concludes this video. And in the next video, we're going to look at the fundamentals of the writing task 2. So I'll see you there.